Welcome back to the Frenchy and Tom podcast. Tom and Frenchy podcast.
Tom and Frenchy podcast back again. Happy Monday, everybody. It's day 2 of my dry January, and I've been going pretty well.
Dry January. It's not the 2nd of January.
It's the 2nd.
It's not.
Could be. It's my 2nd.
It's
Okay,
the 7th.
No, because I decided with myself, I get to drink on Saturday for the cricket, and then dry January starts.
Why didn't you call it like 5 days Frenchy won't be an alcoholic?
Yeah, well, that takes too long. It's not catchy. You say dry January. So I reckon I can definitely last this week and maybe next and hopefully the one after, and then there's January done. So
No, but you said you have like a Bucks party.
I do. That's going to be a tricky one. But that's why I was like, because I said to myself, no drinking.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. What about like painkillers?
Are you taking a lot of them?
No, but maybe I should start to get me through the no drinking month.
Okay. Yeah.
Thoughts?
Yeah, they do encourage that at rehab. Have you tried something else?
Try something else that gets you high.
And then if you have heroin, you're going to get off smoking. That's what they say.
Did you have a New Year's resolution?
I thought you were going to say, did I have heroin? And I was going to say no.
I don't think too many people have done heroin in my close circles.
Yeah, it just seems like your face has.
My face has done a
Just
lot.
your face.
But that's why I was doing dry January, because to fix my face, as soon as it gets that youthful shine again,
right.
that youthful waxiness,
Is this
that's what you want.
you want to be able to stand in that Madame Tussauds museum and look like one of the sculptures.
I want to be able to get back into schoolies. I want to be asked for my ID again, like the old days.
Is this all coming back to when you said you watched a video of us a year ago and we looked a lot younger?
Yeah, the one
fresher?
from VidCon. It was only a year ago, but we looked like 10 years.
Yeah.
It looked 10 years
Honestly,
ago.
on that trip alone, I probably gained 10 years.
Yeah.
We did a lot of drinking.
We did a lot of living. A lot of living.
I think you're peaking a little bit.
You're peaking, cunt. No, you are.
No, look, you're flashing, dickhead.
Okay. Sorry for this equipment malfunction.
It's you.
It's Tom. No, it's you. Oh,
you.
it's both
Look,
of
it's
us.
not flashing. You.
So anyway, back to the professionality. It's a Monday. We're dealing with all the big issues. Golden Globes are on.
You sell big issues on the weekend, don't you? In front of train stations.
I try to, and no one buys them.
Golden Globes. You weren't sure what that was.
No one knows what that was. That's what I'm betting all of our listeners would be like, what the fuck is the Golden Globes? It's like the poor man's Oscars, I'm pretty sure.
I think it's the TV version, or is it the music version?
But I think they do
no,
films
the music
too.
version.
And do you get a little globe? I don't understand.
I think you do, actually.
You actually do.
I think it looks
so
like...
why is it different to the Oscars?
I'm not sure.
Why even have it?
Don't know.
Is it like, and why even have the Oscars since there's a awards show called the Emmys?
That's it.
That's the big one.
Emmys is the TV version. That's what I was thinking.
Oh, I meant Arias.
Yeah. Arias or Logies.
Logies, that's what I meant.
Logies is our Emmys.
Fuck, there's too many awards shows. But if you don't know what's going on with them, don't worry. I'm going to tell you who won.
Oh, yeah?
For some of the categories, because it'll get pretty boring after a while. The big category, obviously, we'll start with, which is...
Best person.
Best score.
Is that like someone who's picked up?
Someone who's picked up, yes.
Yeah.
It was Justin Hurwitz, who picked up the first man, apparently.
Oh, wow. Good on him.
That's the first man on the moon. Justin was the first.
He fucked Neil Armstrong.
He fucked Neil Armstrong. And it's a biopic.
Fuck, he should get an award for that.
It's
That's
a biopic
impressive.
of how he did that. So I don't know if he did space-related pickup lines.
Mm.
You know? One small dick for man.
I've tried that one for mankind.
Giant
hump?
I want to say blowjob, but I was trying to think of like a moon way to say it.
Right.
Eclipse.
Okay.
Anal eclipse? Is that a thing?
Yeah. That's where your balls go in front of your asshole.
So that was the big award. He won the big award. Best song? Rebecca Black still not nominated.
That's disappointing.
I think it's probably from this year then. A Star Is Born, something from that one.
Oh, the main one. That shit was all over the radio.
They just... Where was Shuey? That's all I'm saying.
I don't think that was in a movie.
And then there's all these other best blah, 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 boring. Here we go. Best foreign language film. Tom.
Shuey.
No. What was your most favourite foreign language films of the year?
I don't even know if I saw any. That's how. Ooh,
That is very.
that's racist.
I saw all of them. I saw Capernaum.
Excuse me.
Capernaum. One called Girl, which apparently is the same word in foreign language. It's weird. You think it'd be like La Girl or some shit like that. Never Look Away. And of course I saw The Winner Roma, which is about Roma tomatoes.
My favorite of the tomato family. Move over cherry tomatoes.
Cherry, you overrated son of a bitch. Roma's in the house. And then the best movie was, can you guess, Tom? Best film drama.
I'm pretty sure you already told me. I'm not good at
Yeah,
acting.
but I was gonna pretend that you were smart.
I don't like pretend.
It's Bohemian Rhapsody, everybody. So
I did enjoy
there you
it.
go. You learned something from our podcast. Great film. I wouldn't say it's the best drama of the year.
Yeah, I can't remember any other dramas I saw.
I can't remember any other films I saw.
Yeah, you're
I had
not
a bit of
wrong.
a blur
Tell you
of
what
a
I saw
year.
yesterday?
What?
Mary Poppins.
Did you?
I actually did.
The new one or the old one?
The old one. I'm real far behind.
Go to the movies. Go to one of those old school cinemas with the senior citizens, and you got to see the 11 a.m. session.
Yeah, I didn't realize it was the old one.
Oh, these graphics are not that good. The old one plays though.
Yeah, I think the old one, the music in the old one was heaps better.
Just a spoonful
Oh, the sugar makes
the
them-
medicine.
Dick Van Dyke was in it. You know, old mate.
Oh,
who's
that's
the
a rude language warning. Whoa,
What, Dick?
You can't use that word
Van?
anymore.
Dyke?
By all of
Ooh.
them. All
Ooh.
of them. Vans are something you abduct people, and Dick, say Wang or
I'm sorry.
Doodle, please. And obviously the last one,
What's a replacement word?
damn. Don't say dyke. You say damn now.
Okay, so sorry.
So Doodle.
Wang Car Dam was in it.
Perfect.
And he was like old as hell, but he still did a bit of a song and dance, which was cool. He's killing it. He's a star, that man. He's going places.
What's he from? I don't actually know who he is. I just like the name.
You know the guy in the original one that had the fucking drum kit thing? He's like wearing the drums and he's like,
vaguely.
no?
Vaguely.
You haven't even seen
I
it.
remember.
You're
I
a
only remember the
fraud.
Spoonful of Sugar song from the original one, and there was like paintings that come to life or some shit.
Yeah, that sounds right.
Is that right?
There was kind of a version of that in the new one.
Yeah. So how'd she go? How'd Mary Poppins go?
Yeah, she was good. She was
All
pretty...
movie review time. We haven't done one of them. Out of 69, give us your rating. Give us no spoilers.
It was a hand job out of 69.
Ooh, okay.
So I was like, you'll take it, but
So who should you go see that movie with?
oof, it's a real family film.
So go see with the family.
Someone else's
Hey, Mum
family.
and Dad. Someone else's family.
Yeah, I'd go see it with someone else's family.
Mary
That's my
Poppins.
advice.
Mary Poppins.
Mary Poppins. She was
So-
quite sassy.
No, but actually like a 40 or 50, like...
Oh, kids would like it. There's good
No, for
messages.
you. What are you
Oh,
giving it?
out of
You're-
69.
Yes.
I don't...
Make a decision, you fucking... Look, a middle of the road son of a bitch. Just
40.
They're not going to listen.
40.
40. That's a shit movie.
Yeah.
Low 40 too. Like a...
Yeah, like 40.
Yeah, hypothetically. Okay.
Okay.
If you had to fat during it,
Mm-hmm.
is it possible?
Oh. There's a scene with Meryl Streep.
Yep.
Have a
Okay,
fat
good.
to
Yeah,
that.
that's
Yeah.
a 41. That's moved up to a 41.
She's got like a wig on. She has a Russian accent. It's basically the porn I watch anyway.
Give me a look at the accent. Give me a crack at it.
I'm Meryl Streep. I like the vodka. Da. Putin. Thoughts?
I haven't seen her, so I can't say whether that's a bad or a good accent, but
Pretty good.
she sounds very Russian.
Thank you.
Very Russian.
You seen anything lately?
Oh,
You see Bird Box? Everyone's talking about Bird Box. You see that?
no. I was going to. Last podcast we did, I go to Tom, I go, we should talk about Bird Box. Everyone is. I'm going to make videos about it. And Tom goes, nah, not that many people have seen it.
No, you said you were going to parody Bird Box, and I said, have you seen it? And you said no. I said, you should probably watch something before you do a parody on it.
Yeah, but you don't need to if it's in the medias. You get a vibe for it.
No, Frenchie.
You get a vibe. It's about birds and they're in a box. I fucking got it, mate. I got it. No, but it's called Bird Box because there's like a big bird alien trying to kill them or some shit.
That is incorrect.
But they're playing a blindfold game or something. I seen the blindfolding memes and I laughed. Blindfolding's funny.
Yeah, you do it with your girl all the time, don't
Yeah,
you?
me and my girls.
They're all blindfolded. They're like, "Where's Channing Tatum?" And you're like, "He's here."
What is the Bird Box challenge, Tom?
So it's basically people blindfold each other because there's a scene in the film, not a spoiler, where people wear blindfolds and they go into a city and they try and find their way to like a shop because they can't look outside. So they're kind of walking like they're actual blind people.
Yep.
So the challenge is that they've got to do that. So there's a bunch of idiots just like walking around into traffic and tripping over, trying to do the challenge.
Oh, so they got to get from their
Somewhere.
house to like 7-Eleven
Yep.
to the movies.
Yep.
Oh, that's cool.
Do you want to do it?
Yes, I'll do it right now. Well, actually, I've got to go home after this. I've got to catch a train. That's
Yeah,
dangerous.
you should. Yeah, I'll just go to bed.
But out of all the challenges that have been on the internet, that's not even the top 3 stupidest. And that is fairly dumb.
It'd kind of be fun.
I'd have a good time.
Yeah.
I'd have a good time.
I mean, blind people can do it.
Okay, give me a go at it. Okay, now I'm going to get my cup.
No,
I'm going to get my cup and have a drink when my eyes are shut. Let's see how I go. Oh, there's my cup there.
Oh, not this
it
again.
feels so nice and firm.
He always does this.
Let me open my eyes. Oh, no, I grabbed Tom's
was
titty.
weird.
Oh, no.
It was weird that you were doing that challenge before Bird Box came out.
I got my cup now.
What other bad challenges are there on the internet?
No, remember back in the day, the OG ones, there was like neck nominate.
Oh, yeah.
Now neck nominate Tom and Tom's mum and Tom. Haha. Skull of beer, bro.
My favourite ones were the like fail ones where someone would try and tip like water on them from like a tractor or something and it would just like smash them on the head. Stuff like that was pretty
Someone
good.
would try to...
It'd be like the...
But that wasn't a
what's it called?
challenge. That wasn't like everyone do the hashtag
Oh,
fail
I'm thinking
water
of...
challenge.
I'm thinking of...
I mean like a hashtag... What are you thinking of?
What's the ice bucket? That's what I was thinking
Ice
of.
bucket challenge. Yeah, that was
Kinda
a challenge.
Yeah, that's
So-
what I was thinking of.
Oh,
What's
that was-
next nominate? Just
And
drink
there
a
was
beer.
like half the challenges. They're like, this is raising awareness for people who don't have water or whatever the ice bucket one was for.
Oh, it was like
Vanilla
ALS.
Ice's career.
Oh, yeah.
It was R.I.P. Vanilla Ice career. And then there was a Drake in My Feelings challenge was the fucking dumbest.
Oh, yeah, that was where you had to go on stage and make out with a 17-year-old.
Great. Great segue, Tom, but no, that was not.
No?
That was not. That's the new Drake.
That's the new Drake challenge that he
In My
started.
Feelings.
It was a bit of a rogue one.
For those who didn't hear, Tom didn't just bring that up from nowhere. There's been a video going around where it's an old concert. I will
Yeah,
say that
it was
much to
old.
preface it.
She was still 17. She's older now.
No, no.
That doesn't make it better.
Drake was younger too. We'll get into it, the nitty gritty later. The headline is Drake kisses 17-year-old and touches her or some shit on stage.
Yeah.
Tell us what happened, Tom. Tell us what happened.
That's
You watched
all.
the video.
I haven't seen it.
You
I
actually
saw
didn't watch it.
photos.
Did you read the article?
No, I looked at it. That's all you need to know.
So you're judging Drake based on not knowing nothing.
Absolutely.
Wow.
And he did that weird thing with that Millie Bobby.
Yeah,
Ricky
so
Bobby's
because
daughter.
Ricky Bobby's daughter, because he's already been texting the little girl from Stranger Things.
Saying he
Everyone's a bit
misses her and
sus on
shit.
him.
That was a bit like...
Everyone's a
ugh.
bit sus on him anyway. So he, I think, but so I went in a little wormhole about this. So I read the article, I saw the video, and the video is sus as shit. It's really weird. She's like on stage, and then he's like kissing the back of her neck and stuff, and like, and then he asks, like, after a minute, he's like, "How old are you?" She's like, "I'm 17." He's like, "Damn!" And everyone's like, "Ooh!" And everyone's just cheering, and it's just, it's a very weird vibe.
But who even does that with a stranger on stage?
I don't know. I haven't been to a rap concert, but I feel like they do get
They
girls
do
up on
that?
stage and they dance to them and stuff like
Drake
that.
doesn't... he doesn't seem like that kind of rapper, you know?
He tried
not
to be
like
a
a
hard
gangster,
rapper for a
did
bit.
he?
Yeah, he
Yeah.
did. He does his rap album. He does his. That's why.
Motherfuckers the
You
hotline
can't
bling.
There's nothing harder than Hotline Bling, bro. There's nothing harder than that song.
When my hotline bling and I asked your parents if I can talk to you. That's what the song
Is that
says.
how it goes? It's about landlines.
It's about him
It's
calling
about
underage
landlines.
girls.
It's about landlines in the 90s. Hotline ring. Your mum picks up and said, "Hey, is Jess there? can I talk to? Fuck, did you ever use a landline?
Oh, dude.
Oh, kill me.
Can't say I was talking to many girls.
I can't say I was talking to the 17-year-old ones. They were younger because I was younger.
Okay.
Mm.
How much younger?
Younger, but the same age as
Yeah.
me. The
No,
same
I
age
wasn't-
as me.
It was always just like...
Fuck, it was always awkward because the parents pick up, and if it's the mum, you get this smug little like joke, like, "Oh, just check if Jess, Ben's on the phone."
Yeah, every time. And then you're halfway through a call and you can hear someone's picked up the other line.
Yes.
And you can listen in on people's calls.
You're like, "Fuck off, Dad." He's like, "I'm living through you, son. Your mother's a bitch."
You hear Drake heavy breathing. It was a whole thing.
No, but it's like you call it's almost like you call the house and there's only a few options, and most of them, it's like Black Mirror, choose your own adventure. Most of these options are bad. It's mum, smug, know-it-all, grins.
The brother
sort of-
who's going to bash
the
you.
brother who's gonna bash. Little brother's a good one
Mm.
because you can just be a little bit alpha to him. You know what I mean? Get your sister on the phone, Nick. I'll smash you, you little bitch.
Oh my God.
I'll rip up your fucking Pokemon cards. You know?
That's really...
I never said that.
That's really
Someone
mean,
said
man.
it to me. And then the dad's the scariest. Even though most dads are quite nice, they understand that their daughters have people calling them up back in the day. But just that gruff, manly voice when you're like, "Hello," and just, "What do you want? Oh, you want to? Yeah, no worries." Jess! Jess! I did have an ex-girlfriend called Jess, so these
Really?
are all true stories.
It's a very common name, isn't it?
Lasted the best month of my life.
Month. That's pretty good for you.
We only talked on the phone,
Yeah, right.
and we used to see each other on the train home from school.
You didn't talk?
No, but we saw each other.
Right.
We knew. We had a few little mental. She knew also. What was your earliest relationship?
Year 7. No.
Oh,
yeah.
big dog.
Year 7. And
No, but I mean, how old were you? I don't mean how old was she. Fuck.
we're in the same grade, all right?
You in the same grade at year 7. Did you ask her out, or was it one of those? You get your friend to do your dirty work, get your wingman.
I think I asked her out.
Oh, big dick.
Yeah.
Oh, Tom.
But I'm pretty sure she had an older brother, and him and his friends like gave me a harsh talking to. They were in like year 9, and I was in year 7.
Oh, that's scary.
Yeah, that was
What do you
scary.
mean by like a harsh talking to? I'll be Tom.
Like
you
they were
be the
kind
brother.
of trolling me.
Yeah. So I'm Tom. Can you do it to me?
Or you've been talking to my sister.
Oh yeah, but yeah,
Why's your head so big?
'cause of all the homework I do.
The homo cartoons.
Homework I do.
Homo cartoons.
It was a very homophobic time, so
Yeah, I
that's
mean
a
that's
pretty
what
accurate
it sounded
chat.
like you said.
That's a pretty accurate chat. Why can't I date your sister?
Because your head's too big. I already told you.
But she's also my sister.
Yeah, I know, and you're my brother.
There we go. It's a little.
It's a real dark story
real-
about my family reunions growing up.
There's a few little plot twists in there. Anyway, Drake, and so the thing about the Drake one is that it's because it's when there's more than one clue. You're like, okay,
Yeah,
if
it's
that
a-
was an isolated incident, you'd be like, that's unlucky for him, you know. But then with the Millie Bobby Brown, and he's
Yeah.
just got a weird vibe about him.
Has he dated?
Well, what some of the comments I read, because I was in that sort of wormhole. You know, when you see a controversial article, you read the comments. One's like,
Oh yeah, they're always hilarious as well.
one was saying he was 17 when it was taken, and he was 23 and she was 17, and they were saying in that state legal age is 17, which is, if you ever have to say legal age is 17 in this state, it's already a bad argument.
Yeah.
There's already there's obviously some Drake fans, but yeah, I think he got a bit carried away in the moment. I don't think I think looking back on it, he'll do it differently next time. He'll do it on a private message.
But has Drake ever
to
had like
Millie
a
Bobby
girlfriend
Brown.
or anything?
Yeah, he has sex with strippers. He has a kid to a stripper.
Oh really?
Yeah, they're girls too, Tom. They're not robots. Yes.
No, I just meant like I didn't know kids could strip.
Fuck off. For those who don't know what happened, I spat my water back into my cup and I'm going to drink it still, so it's going to get weirder. No, they do. Have you seen Little Miss Sunshine, the movie?
Yeah, it's a great movie.
So, spoiler,
well,
if you haven't seen it.
Now you're going to say this.
No, spoiler. My mum was like, it's the funniest movie. You have to watch it. It ends, turn off now if you don't want to get spoiled, with a little child stripping at a talent show.
She doesn't strip.
She does strip. She strips. She takes off her clothes to her bikini or whatever it is, and then does stripper moves on poles and stuff because her grandfather taught her that in a locked room by themselves. And my mum thinks it's the funniest, sweetest movie ever. I'm like, Mum, that's sus as shit.
Yeah, you're right when you say it like that.
It is.
It seems sweet in the movie.
They just played happy music. It doesn't mean it's a... They fooled you in.
Well, if the granddad was guilty, would he have killed himself with heroin in that film? Yeah, you're probably right. That is a fucked up movie.
Did he do that?
Yeah.
Oh, shit. Okay, well...
Guilty
got
conscience.
Dark. That's a good thing with our podcast. If you're a first-time listener, ni hao, konnichiwa, hola, guten tag.
Guten tag.
Hello, you're from England, whatever. We're trying to cover all the countries. We do try to have a bit of a laugh on this podcast. We want to be able to talk you through your day. You're at your boring job. You're on the train.
Don't
you're
tell
on a
them their
tractor.
jobs are boring.
No, I'm just saying, yeah, well, if it's an interesting job, are they going to be listening to our podcast, Tom?
Maybe.
No, they're not. So... but we will also talk about we like to talk about whatever topics happening at the moment. Some are more real and less funny than others. Like the documentary Tom watched the other day.
I haven't seen it. I want to see it.
The R. Kelly one.
He's my
sounds
favorite,
quite disturbing.
Favorite guy who pisses on women.
How many are there?
Just him. So basically it's come out in the news everywhere. There's been a documentary that came out.
It's like a 6-part documentary
on Showtime or some shit.
In America.
Know. Yeah.
It's called Surviving R. Kelly. So right away you know that's...
And I love shit about... I love shit about cults. I love that stuff. Like, it's so interesting. And he started a cult, which is... who wants to join an R. Kelly cult?
So I already knew before this documentary came out that I'd heard about the sex cult. And what I had heard is that he used to find these poor sort of 15, 16-year-old women, and then sort of he would start off by being heaps nice to them. Eventually, they're like his girlfriend. Then he would move them into the house, the cult house, and then do all these sort of. He had all these rules. They had to call him master and shit like that.
Oh
like
shit, real
proper culty shit. And then what we read in the article in the documentary came out, they had to pee in buckets.
Yeah, that motherfucker
and they weren't allowed to
piss.
Tip them out until he
approved
them, and there's a lot of essentially the documentary. He's quite a pedophile. It's looking like, but I think everyone knew that. It's just you need to.
Well, didn't it?
You needed to be forced in your face before people actually do something about it.
Well, didn't he? Because the chick he pissed on was underage as well.
Yeah, he was on trial for it, and I don't know how he got off that. And then there's all this other shit. Like,
it's like surely just keep an eye on him.
Keep an eye on him.
And he's been able to start a fucking sex cult. And he's just pissing in. He's just got buckets loads of shit. He's just milking women for their piss. It's a whole factory situation.
Well, what's disturbing about the documentary is that now the whole public pretty much knows. They all know he's doing this terrible shit to young impressionable women, and he's still doing it. It's not like he's in jail or nothing. They're like, oh fuck. Like that's what I was like. I don't know. You know how like sometimes people get charged after podcasts and shit like that?
Yeah.
Hopefully that happens.
Yeah. That's the best. I hate listening to a podcast and they're like, and you get to the end of a series and they're like, and that's the facts, and like nothing happens.
The facts.
And you're like, what the fuck? Like, how is that person?
And now he's living his life in Mexico.
He's having a great time in Hawaii.
Yeah, and then they're like, do you think he did it? And you're like, yes, of course he
just
fucking
told
did
us
it.
like heaps of facts.
You pretended it was a two-sided argument, but you told us all the facts that made it seem like he did it, and then he's just fucking walking around free. Someone charge the motherfucker. That's why I can't listen to those sort of murder podcasts, because I get too annoyed if it's not resolved. I need resolution in my life. That's why all the movies I watched have to have endings. Like Inception. Loved it till the end.
Yeah.
Just tell me. Is he in a dream? I don't know.
That's why I always watch porn instead.
Yes.
Because it's
Yes.
always a finale.
Always a finale. Unless your internet cuts out and you're like, oh, did he come?
Do you remember those
Did
days
she-
when you had to wait for
Oh,
the
when it's
bars?
buffering.
Buffering? Oh, we're old, man.
And you don't know if, like, you don't know how it ends. You don't know if the stepmom walked in, if she was angry. She was
Or
angry.
even back before that when you couldn't even get videos, it was just pictures.
Oh.
And you'd be almost there, and then the final bar would load, and there's a dick.
The feet, which is the feet. Because it goes head to toe, it loads. The last bar's the knee, you're like, oh, I'm almost there. That is weird how it loaded head to toe, because you get like, the breasts are probably my favourite part.
Yeah.
The naked vagina is not very attractive to look at. It's not, let's be honest. Like, you think it is, but neither's the doodle.
Oh, no, the
Neither's
doodle's
your
very
little
aggressive.
Dick Van Dyke. Neither the dick nor the dyke. Like, none of them's good to look at. And so it loads head, you're like, that's a smoking hot head. Loads shoulders, you're like, damn, I wouldn't mind giving those a massage, just if she's tired after a long day, or a sexual one, either, whatever she needed. Because they're just such nice shoulders, and she's got kind eyes. Like, I feel like
She looks strong.
she looks strong.
She could do butterfly.
She looks strong,
lats.
but also like a quirky, playful, sort of cheeky grin. Like, I could have a laugh too. I could do butterflies for 100
I
meters.
think you're falling in love with a fake
have a
person
laugh.
right now.
I can picture the one I'm thinking of too. That's the saddest part. Then he gets down because if it's a slow internet, it loads cleavage first, and you're like, holy shit, that is some cleavage. I hope I get to see below it. Lo and behold, you do. Nipples. Oh,
And there's 3 of them.
there's 3 of them. If you're lucky, 3 to 4.
Bonus round.
3 to 4 nipples. I've never seen nipples I didn't like, and that's a fact.
Okay.
Have you?
I've seen yours.
I've never seen female nipples I didn't like.
Okay.
They're nipples. They're great. It doesn't matter where. They could be on the underneath of the boob. They could be on the back. Doesn't matter. It's a nipple.
The back.
Back nipples, mate. Get around that.
I'm into
Because
it.
you can play them while doggy style, you know? You can play
Yeah,
them.
true. Like tuning a radio.
You can tune some radio. You can, when you give them a spoon, you can get some milk. So anyway, it's loading down. It's loading down.
This is getting weird, man.
After what comes after that? Underboob. Oh, yes. Everyone loves underboob. Then ribs. You're eating a chicken. You're eating any meat. Ribs are always there. That's delicious part.
You eat the ribs?
Yes, you don't eat the ribs, but you eat between the ribs. You know, so I'm saying it's
like
a good
pork
looking
ribs.
pork ribs. You know what I mean? Pork ribs.
Do you like belly button piercings?
That's what I was about to get to. You can
Thoughts?
see the top of the belly button. You're like, is she pierced?
Yep.
Is there a bit of fluff in there? Which, no, not like hair. Like, even hair's fine, but like, because usually I have fluff in my belly button. I would have a look, but I don't think I got the abs on. Oh, no. Oh, yeah, there is some.
You just made me think of something that scarred me.
You look how much fluff there is.
You've always got fluff, don't
See,
you?
I'm showing the people watching this on
What's
YouTube
that from?
now. I don't know. There's
Why do
literally
some
always
people get
fluff. Yeah, I think it's the way I wash my clothes. I think it's somehow it just grows. Maybe it
Thanks for
grows
just
on
putting
them
it on the
because it
floor.
molds. There's moldy in the inside of my shirt,
Yeah, and you just put it on my floor.
or it comes out. Oh, it's a fucking fluff cunt.
Cunt fluff.
So anyway, belly button rings. What are we talking about?
Oh, you reminded me of something that's really stuck in my mind. I was doing a video with a friend, and we were
About
at one
belly button rings.
no,
Okay.
at like a gaming convention type thing where he was interviewing people,
Uh,
and there was this girl, and she was like really, really nerdy and shy, and my friend goes, I was just filming, and he had a microphone and was interviewing, and he said to her, "Oh, and you've got your snail trail here." And she just stopped talking and just got so embarrassed. And I died behind the camera. Like, I had to hide. And she had a snail trail. But I was like, dude, that's so bad. And she just, like, shut down. And I'm legit scarred by it.
Oh, that's
There's just
so
the look on her
cringe.
face was, like, heartbreak.
That is actually so cringe.
Yeah, it haunts my dreams.
Oh,
Shout out to
and what'd
Pedro.
She say?
She just didn't say anything.
But
and just looked sad.
maybe, you know how like, okay, you know how it's like he was trying to empower, but maybe he thought it was that obvious. Like, if I bring it up, she'll be like, yeah, I do. Snail Chaz are in, yeah. And he's like, oh, I love him. She's like, finally, I met a guy who likes him too. blah, blah, blah. They get each other's number. You know, they have this fun, flirty back and forth, snail trail banter. They each bring a snail. Maybe they go up to a hiking trail.
Maybe they knit them together.
Knit them together? I don't know. But like a lot of women are empowering themselves by growing their underarm hair out.
Yep.
Which I'm not into.
Why not?
But I wouldn't not a deal breaker.
Okay.
Oh, just because when you lick their underarms, you don't want to get hair in your mouth.
Yeah, true. True.
That's one of the four erogenous zones of women. Is the underarm,
armpits,
one
butt
underarm,
cracks,
knees, back of the knees,
back of the knees.
Fuck oath.
What's the back of the knee
Top
called?
of head. Huh?
What's the back of the knee called?
I don't know what any part of the body's called.
Well, you've got an armpit. Is it a knee
so
pit?
it's a knee pit. It would have to be. Logically.
Yeah, you're right.
Nice work.
Science.
Who do you reckon would have the best looking knee pits in the world? Is there a knee pit model?
Probably.
And they just bring in the big guns and they got them like wrapped up and shit.
Yeah, like, on Zoolander, how he's got his hand in the glass thing? It'd be like that, but...
Knee. Well, there would be a knee model because, I guess what would you sell on a knee?
These are pretty weird.
Yeah, it's not like a hand model where you're selling like rings and shit.
Yeah.
I've got fucking nice hands. That's
no, you don't, mate.
Weird, it's a weird brag, but it's true.
They look like
Believe in
rakes.
yourself. Yeah.
You could sell rakes.
Rake hand.
Oh, can you tell us about your brother's message?
Yes, I can. So I sent it to Tom. So my brother is, I think he listens to most of this podcast. So how you going, Matt? He's probably listening to this one. He always leaves me great voicemails about different things we should talk about. We'll listen to them next one because I want to get them all together and so we can hear them. But just today, he sent me this. And he doesn't do it any segue. It's not like we were talking about it like a day before. He'll just do it randomly because he'll be thinking about it at work. 4:08 p.m. Can you complete a set of head measurements while you're doing your next podcast? I go,
yes, sir.
Lol, why? Just looked at the Insta with both yours and Tom's head in the shot. I reckon it'd be interesting. Which is a nicer way of saying
I've got a massive head.
Someone's head is proportionally fucked. Especially comparing against society average percentages. So he wants us to get around, I guess, every way and then compare to societies. And I've always wanted to know the exact details because you've always bragged about your big head.
Yeah, I don't know if I was bragging. It was more like, I can't wear hats.
Yeah, but you're like, girls, I look like a bobblehead.
Chicks dig it.
Chicks dig big heads,
They sit me in the back of their car and I just rock my head back and forth.
Well, I bet you here's a sentence they've never said. Girls have never gone home to their parents. Mm-hmm. They're like, I heard you got a new boyfriend. What's he like? She's like, oh, yeah, he's so hot. Got the smallest head. No, it's not a sentence you've ever heard. But
there's definitely heads that are too big and small.
He's got a pretty big head.
Yeah.
And they're like, ooh, what a brain in that head.
Sounds like a lollipop.
Mm.
Chicks are into that.
You know what else girls are into?
What's that?
Shirts you can wear at breakfast.
Are they?
Or any part of the day.
I have heard that, actually.
What would you call a shirt you could wear at breakfast or any part of the day?
I think it would be a similar name to the people who have sponsored us this week. And it's the same as last week.
Breakfast shirts. Thank you.
Thank you, Breakfast Shirts, for sponsoring another episode of our podcast. Breakfast shirts are available at www.breakfastshirts.com. So they've got a large selection. Frenchy, is chucking one on now.
I'm putting one on now. And it is easy to get on, guys. It feels like I'm wearing nothing at all.
Ned Flanders over here.
Nothing at all.
He's got a lovely Christmas one.
Mm.
People say you should only wear Christmas apparel at Christmas, but those people are assholes.
I don't play by those rules, you fucking Grinches.
Yeah, exactly. Christmas is an emotional
Christmas
state.
is a state of mind.
Exactly.
All I want for Christmas
is a breakfast shirt.
Is a breakfast
shirt.
That was going to be the high.
Oh, gotcha.
So anyway, yeah, breakfast shirts.
Thanks for
you
sponsoring.
Use the code Dick Van Dyke and you'll get 10% off.
Nope, that's not the code. It's Tom and Frenchy.
Tom and Frenchy.
So they've got a lot of different designs, a lot of beautiful fabrics. They've also got shorts, breakfast
What
shorts.
fabrics?
I don't know.
So people are going to go on there and just, oh, what fabrics? Oh, nice linen here. I'm going to get
beautiful.
2 meters of linen, please.
What a beautiful fabric.
Beautiful fabric. Yeah, thanks for sponsoring us, guys. Anyone else wants to sponsor us? Oi, actually, but if anyone wants to sponsor us, even something funny, it's not that much. Like, and just say, if you want to sponsor us, just to say that your mate's mum's hot, your mate's dad's hot, anything like that, we'll do it.
Especially if they are hot.
You want to call out a teacher at your school? You want
Okay, we're getting a bit
defamation?
defamation.
Is that a defamation thing?
Maybe.
Is that?
I don't know the law.
Yeah, well, when I filmed that school students doing shoeies video,
Oh, did you get
a lot of people contacted me saying, you filmed inside a classroom without our permission. Well, I didn't. They did. But yeah, I ended up going through and blurring all the teachers.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, shit, bro.
I should have done that initially.
Yeah,
back
you really should have.
Yeah, looking back on it.
If only you knew the rules, because you were a teacher who got suspended.
Well, that was the problem, because I filmed the video, and for those who don't know, it's pretty much, it's what it sounds like. High school students did shoeies inside classrooms and then filmed their teachers reacting. But I thought the problem was I was editing it. I was like, should I blur it? And I was like, no, if I was a teacher, I wouldn't care. I should never think like that, though. I don't think I'm the norm.
That's exactly why you got cancelled. Cancelled?
Cancelled.
Yeah, sure.
Cancelled. Your job is cancelled.
Damn it.
It's like a season of MASH.
All right.
So anyway,
what else we got?
Breakfast shirts, good stuff. We got
Great
that one.
stuff. Oh, I saw a video today.
And that one.
Yeah.
So we write down notes for this podcast for topics to
Very
talk to you about,
professional.
because we want you to have the best listening experience possible.
That's why we do song breaks once in a while.
Oh.
Mark.
What? I don't know what song that is.
Oh,
Just
never
keep
seen Dumb and
going.
Dumber?
Keep going.
No, it was a duet. You fucked it.
Mark.
Yeah.
You I don't know the song.
Have you not seen Dumb and Dumber?
I have. Just do it for me and I'll remember it.
No, the moment's
Maybe
passed.
you missed the melody. You didn't hit the pitch.
Incorrect.
You didn't hit
I
the
never
pitch.
miss.
Fucking hell.
So yeah, today I saw a video of a mother driving in Perth rather fast down a highway. Who's on the top of her car? Her 4-year-old son.
Oh.
So apparently people who saw her driving could tell that she knew he was up there.
No.
Yeah.
No.
So
it was
he's like
a punishment, or was it a game?
Punishment.
What was he holding on with?
He was in kind of like, it was like a 4-wheel drive looking car, and he was in one of those kind of basket roof racks.
Oh, okay.
It's got like a slight
That's a bit
edge.
safer. That's a bit safer. Well,
highway.
As opposed, it could have been like nothing. It could have been just a flat car roof.
Either
That's
way,
what I thought it was. I thought she had forgotten he was up there. Like he.
But why is a 4-year-old on the
or
roof?
Something, or a shoe. Well, I guess I don't know. Kids love being up tall. Have you ever been like, oh look, you can touch the roof, and they touch it, they're like, yeah, stoked.
No, I don't lift children up.
Well, I have nephews and nieces before when you start accusing me of that. I'm not going to show you pictures of them. Anyway, so what? I don't necessarily agree with the punishment, but I have heard that you can't tell people how to parent. They don't like that. And
there is the saying, does the punishment fit the crime? And we don't know what the crime was.
Maybe she was on the roof. He jumped in the car. She was cleaning it or something. He jumped in, turned on the ignition, started that engine, and drove off with her on the roof. She's like, I'm on the roof. He's just there laughing, going, suck shit, Mum. Pranked ya.
What would drive you to put a child on the roof? What would they have to do?
Like as a punishment?
Yeah.
Yeah, as you say, it's got to fit the crime.
Yeah.
So that's exactly what would have to happen.
I hate it when Elliot used to do it all the time. He's in some of our videos. He used to punch my food.
Oh, yeah, he did do that a lot.
So like you'd get a burger from somewhere and he'd just reach across the table and punch it, and it would just like shit would go everywhere, and he'd just find it so funny. It made you pretty annoyed.
Frustrating thing.
It's like I literally just bought this.
I remember he did it to me once. I was just, why?
Yeah, it's like and it makes you furious.
Up. But there's no one else even there laughing with him. It's just for him.
Yeah.
Oh.
He did it to our friend Justin, and he punched his Porto burger, and no, it was his pie, and it like spurted out everywhere. It was just like a fucking big mess. Then they wrestled for like 2 hours. It was weird. They were naked, which was strange. I think they were
So
having
what would the
intercourse.
punishment be for Elliot to fit that crime?
On the roof.
On the roof.
Put him on the roof. Seems fair.
But the other thing about this story is, where was it?
Perth.
There you go.
That's a hot roof.
That's a hot roof. B, it's Perth though. Who knows what they get up to over there?
True.
Western Australia, mate. That's a lawless country.
Maybe she just cleaned the car and he had mud on his shoes.
Oh, okay. Didn't want him in the car.
Yeah.
I have been to Perth before, and I didn't actually see any children on the roofs, so I do know what they get up to. But
So you're saying it's fake news?
oh no, I believe it. There's footage. I think I always thought, like, I don't think I'll be the best parent, but I don't think I'll go be on the roof putting
No.
stage.
Were your parents big on like discipline? Did you get hit as a kid?
No, I fell down the stairs.
It seems like you definitely got abused.
No, it's funny because we always have these different recollections. Like me and my
Ooh.
brother, like, yeah, mum and dad smacked us, and then mum and dad like, no, we didn't. He's just imagining it. I think my brother copped it a bit because he, not like punch in the face and stuff. Like we had the wooden spoon. That was
Oh,
a
did ya?
classic, the wooden spoon.
Yeah.
Hold out your hand. I'm like, no, I
Hand.
didn't.
It is a bit fucked.
It's not though. It's a
That's
little
fucked.
sting, and we deserved it.
But that's
Kids
a
are
bad way
shits.
to
Kids are
teach.
shits. It is a good way.
You can't do that in life.
You should be able to. You should. You know, if you do an action, there's a fucking consequence. Like a
Next
crime,
time
you're going to jail. It's going to be worse than your hand, isn't it? You teach them young.
Next time you do something wrong,
Wooden spoon on my
I'm
hand.
gonna wooden spoon your hand.
It's more like the thought. Like it doesn't actually hurt. You just as a
think it would
leader,
hurt.
you just traumatize it. No, and mum
That would
always.
fucking hurt.
Dad would usually just smack straight up because he didn't have the patience to wait for the punishment. Whereas mum's
Right,
like,
more
wooden spoon time, get over here.
More
Dad would
reactive.
But they were all very nice. They barely ever punished me physically. Everyone,
sound
more
like
mental
it.
scarring. You're the black sheep in the family.
Comedy's not very good.
I unsubscribed to your channel.
No, Mum.
No.
I thumbs down your
video.
video.
Did you get hit?
Mum said she hit me once, and I looked so sad she never did again.
Oh, so you guilt tripped her.
Yeah.
That was smart move. How'd she hit you?
I can't remember. I think it might have been wooden spoon, or it might have just been a smack.
Did she hit you or did she punch your food?
She slapped the shit out of my fish fingers.
That'd be that funny watching a parent punch their children's food.
Have you
Just
ever?
to Macca's and they're just like mucking up. Like, you deserve this. Give me the burger. No, Mum. Give me the burger.
Take that, idiot.
They're eating a squash burger. But I think that's what you're going to have to resort to because you can't really hit kids. I think you should still be able to do a little light, like a sting smack, not something that's going to bruise, but more like there's a consequence for what you did.
I'm not on board with that.
I am.
Yeah.
I am. I think I don't mind the wooden spoon on the hand. I think that was a good lesson to learn.
On the hand. I'm not over that.
Yeah.
I feel like that'd fucking hurt.
Just an open hand.
Can I hit
Something
you with
like
a
that.
spoon?
Yeah. I don't know, but soon you won't be able to even touch your kids. Like you won't be able to hug them or nothing. You
shouldn't
won't be able to
touch
pat them on the
kids.
head. No, but your own kids. But I'm saying, so soon you're gonna have to resort to punching their food as punishment.
Yeah, it's a pretty good punishment.
It's a good punishment. The
I
food
reckon-
punching episode.
Like, or buy them an ice cream, wait for them to get excited, then punch
Yeah,
it onto the
slap
ground.
it down. Oh, that's way more scarring
Oh
than
man,
getting a little wooden spoon
I've got
on
a
the
really
hand.
good memory from high school when one of the boys bought us, everyone in the group, ice creams, but there was one short and I didn't get one. And then one of the boys caught my eye from across the circle and he gave me a nod like, you know what to do. I looked to the friend next to me. I just slapped his ice cream into the dirt. And it was like the funniest thing that's ever happened.
You're a sadist. You're a sadist, bro.
Oh, it was very
See,
funny.
that'd be way more scarring. Getting your parent, someone you trust, slapping your ice cream out of your hand. I'd rather the belt. For sure.
I've thought about slapping ice creams out of people's hands. 'Cause there's something real satisfying about it. Because there's an ice cream shop in Sydney, the Messina.
Oh yeah.
That like everyone lines up for ages. It's got like club music in it. It's all trendy.
It's a very hipster, trendy
And
place.
you see
There's
people come out with their ice cream
Yeah.
and they're real excited. It would be so satisfying.
just a little smack.
It's just smack to the ground.
And would you look at them
Yeah.
and then just stand there or walk away?
I'd expect it to be kind of like a vine where
Yep.
it starts going in slow motion, zooms in on your face, and it's like do 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 like a music plays. A music.
That actually would. I'd like that. Except after you smack it, you go into their eyes and you go, you know what you did. And then you walk away backwards while staring at them. So the whole time they're thinking about, what did I do? They're like, is it someone from work? Like then they'll be
Yeah,
racking their
that's good.
brains going, that was specific.
You know what
targeting.
you did.
You know what you did.
Yeah, that would freak me the
I was
fuck
like, fuck,
out.
well, I actually don't know what I did.
Yeah, that's good.
What did I do? There you go. And that's psychological punishment. That's
That's
warfare.
some scarring. I'm already traumatized from that.
Thank you. And last topic of the trending topics.
Oh yeah, I saw an article and I'm pretty excited about.
So this is going to help you out, guys. We're givers in this podcast. We're
Yeah.
like givers.
Yeah.
So this is one for the people.
So,
Mm.
retailer 7-Eleven is giving customers who download its app free treats each day, and someone's released a spoiler of all the items you can get each day.
Oh shit!
So if you get this app, it's got a list of what every day's item is. So for example, today you can
Yep.
get a 600ml Gatorade.
Oh shit! That's
Tomorrow, water, not that great.
don't bother
go
tomorrow,
tomorrow.
guys.
Proud and Punch Berry.
So
I
should
don't
say
even know
this is
what
a
that
Monday we're releasing this on. So Mondays is the Gatorade, which not bad after the weekend. You have a big Sunday night.
Ooh,
What's Thursdays?
look forward to Wednesday.
Hmm?
It's a Kinder Bueno. Bueno?
Oh,
Bueno.
Kinder Bueno.
Bueno.
Bueno. Oh, our Spanish listeners will love that.
Oh, yes.
Bueno, that means good in Spanish, possibly.
And
Who
like
knows?
it just
Who
keeps
knows?
going. Wednesday, 16th of January, don't get too excited. It's just fruit. But you can get different fruits.
Fruit. How ripped off would you feel if you got free fruit from an app?
You can get a chalky milk on a fucking 17th of January.
Okay, I'm listening.
Yeah, there's a lot going on. There's like a item every day.
That's sick. Okay.
I
Tic
know.
Tac, watermelon. It specifies the flavor.
Do you reckon I could live off the free thing every day?
Yep, that's Tom's challenge. Okay. We're
That's
going to
the new
report
challenge.
back to you
It's
our
called the
next podcast.
7-Eleven challenge.
It's the 7-Eleven challenge. Tom's going to live off all these items. So tomorrow he's only having water. Good luck with that, Thomas.
I would not survive.
You got a Kinder Bueno. You got the berry punch. That's not bad.
So
V,
all I get is
energy
like-
drink. You can have a lot of energy for about 3 hours of that day.
I reckon like 10 minutes and then I'm just going to be dead.
Large Slurpee on the Monday. Oh, that fruit day is not bad, though, because it's like 5 different fruits you can
Yeah,
get.
I wonder if you can only get one.
No, you can keep
you can
winning
go
them.
around to different 7-Elevens
Yeah, I
actually.
think you'll be good.
Oh, no, you have to have an app. If you got multiple phones, you could catch
One, you
it.
get a muesli slice. You're going to be fine, bro. You are going to be fine.
Muesli slice, at least that's got
And
some
you got to do it with your Bird Box challenge on, too, with your blindfold.
blindfold. There's a fair few roads between here and 7-Eleven. I'm definitely not going to make it. Oh, I think that's about it.
I think
It's fucking hot in
that's
here,
it for
man.
this chat. It is sweating up. Possibly because I'm wearing my breakfast shirt. Hashtag
Sponsored. Thanks for
sponsored.
sponsoring.
Yep, thanks for sponsoring.
Go and get one.
Go and leave us our 5-star reviews. Tom listening is looking them up now on iTunes.
Yeah.
We are in the process of making the Facebook page and the Patreon or whatever. We just want our way that you can ask us questions and give us as exciting ideas as my brother does. So we'll be
That's a
sorting that
challenge.
out soon. We need a name for how people who listen are like the Jake Paulers
Yep.
and the Logan Paulers.
Yep.
I don't know if that's his name. And the
What are you
French
thinking?
Ticklers are people who subscribe to my YouTube channel. What do you think for the podcast?
I got nothing.
Tom and Frenchy. Torrenchies.
Trenchies.
Trenchies.
Trenchies not bad.
That's not good. Better than Froms, I guess. How's
This
our
is very
reviews?
difficult.
Don't worry, mate. I'm
No,
taking
I'm
care
almost
of
there.
business.
I'm almost
taking
there.
care of business.
This fucking Apple podcast app, not easy to find shit on.
Oh, here
Yeah,
we
I'm
go.
dishing
We're on to the 8th episode now, guys. I hope you've been with us from episode 1. If you haven't, go back and listen because they're just fire. I'm not saying it's all the same amount of fire. Some's a little Ember, some's a little Charizard, some's a Charmander. Some's a Hit 'em on fire. Fucking Tom's taking a while, guys. This is why I don't do solo podcasts.
It's awkward because there's no more.
There's no more 5-star reviews. Are you
There's
sure?
Are you
sure?
There's been ratings, but no one's left.
Just
any.
make one up. Make one up real quick. They won't even know. They won't even know.
Tom and Frenchy, although their voices make them sound average looking, I watched the video on their channel and they were very handsome.
Handsome's a nice word. That's a old school throwback compliment. Handsome. You don't hear that anymore.
Yeah.
Handsome.
And then they wrote hashtag Drake is innocent.
Tom.
I don't know. They wrote it. I didn't write
They
it.
wrote it. Okay. That's a terrible way to leave it. That is a terrible way
I'm
to
not
leave
leaving
it.
anything.
We're going to leave it on a happy note. We're going to sing a song to finish this off.
Not
Tom's
doing this
favourite
again.
song. Tom's favourite song.
My favourite song.
Yes.
I believe I can fly.
No.